Alright, and we are back for round 2. Yes, I would like to play first, and wow, can I keep this? Let's see who I'm against here, and let's look at what they're playing. This is the longest match. I mean, we have our bomb in her hand, but we don't have a lot of other stuff, and we're going first. Like, this hand's just really slow. He's playing black-white. Wow. I really want to just get a little bit of a gander of what he could throw at us. It looks like, I mean, he didn't have a lot of early drops there. So this could be, oh, that's an early drop. This could be worth keeping just because we have the army, but I think a lot of hands will draw into the army later. We got all our mana, though. This is tough. I mean, going down a card hurts. It definitely does. We really gotta, like, this guy doesn't do much if we don't draw, you know, good creatures. I'm gonna keep it. I think this could be a pretty big blunder, because this, at least he's playing black-white. I don't think black-white's the most aggressive deck in the format, and he has stuff like Mask of is that Avacyn? Avacyn, yeah. That doesn't necessarily lead to some explosive draws, because if you're casting that on turn 3, using it to equip on turn 4, your deck could be a little bit slower. Maybe it's like thing like Bellringer. And as long as his start is slow, this hand can be very good. And it looks like this could lead to a slow start for him. So as long as I draw into, like, say, Ghoul Raiser, Deranged Alchemist would even be fine. Anything to speed me up a bit. Or just even a chumper early would really, and I think there's a lot of those types of draws that we could get. Would really push this over the top. So I think this is fine. Of course, we'll end up finding out. Of course, he leads with Diagraph Ghoul, so that's... Like this guy. Okay, so now this hand would have been a keep if I saw those number of land... Like, if we substitute a land for Armored Scab, this would have definitely been a keep. So now this is looking fine. Though, this is definitely not the card I would want him to lead with when keeping that hand. Because that's like the beatdown machine. This guy I wish tabled, and I wish we got him. Alas, it was not to happen. So here, I think Scab is a little bit better than casting Assistant right here. I mean, we're not really looking to drop Banshee right away next turn, and we could get something in our graveyard, like the Think Twice, I was going to say. Unfortunately, we milled our Murder and our Noble. And Moaned isn't bad to mill, but... in fact, Moaned coming out in turn 7 would provide a little bit of added defense against an army on the next turn. He's got blue, so what would the blue splash be? I don't know. Forbidden Alchemy, I guess? So here, let's see. I don't really see a reason to assist right now, because that would just give us 6 mana next turn. I think I would much rather just hold back and think twice. I'm debating main phasing Think Twice, because I could resurrect, like, Murder and then play it next turn. If we get back, like, Ghoul Caller's Chant. I think I'm going to do that. Like, so if we get Ghoul Caller's Chant here, I could just bring back the Murder, as I said. And that's, like, the most legitimate reason for a main phase. Think Twice there, because I think that would have been a strong card next turn. Okay, so he's got Geist Donor and Mark, Corpse Lunge. Wait. His deck doesn't look great. It looks slow here. I'm going to go ahead and F6 so I can start the next match here. Looks like he just landed. Oh, Juggernaut. Okay, well, Juggernaut's strong. Strong indeed. So here we got the choice. I think... It's either Deranged Assistant and Ghoul Raiser, or just Ghoul Raiser Walking Corpse, and then I'd, like, triple block the Juggernaut. Or I can cast the Deranged Assistant and get out my army a little bit sooner. I think casting Assistant... Or I just cast Moorcut Banshee and I can double block Jug. He might have removal. I mean, he's got, like, what, Deadweight, Corpse Lunge. I kind of want to get one turn closer to Army of the Damned, but it's we have to draw a land still, and once we got to decide if we want to do it this turn or next turn. I think this provides us with the best defense. Like, play this guy now, play Walking Corpse. Next turn, we can Ghoul Raise Walking Corpse. Like, Corpse can just be a speed bump for Galvanic Juggernaut. I don't see why it shouldn't be. The only reason that that would be bad is if I can, you know, I attack with it next turn and he blocks and then I can Banshee. I don't think that's necessarily what we want to be doing. I mean, next turn I think we want to be flashbacking Moaned. Like here, I'm definitely going to chump. Like, we want to preserve our life to cast Moaned in Army. Hopefully Deranged Assistant doesn't die. What does he cast in first? Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. We are going to block, I mean. Ooh. Huh. So, okay, let's look what else he's got going for him. He's got Geist on and Monk, a lot of flyers. Well, look at his last game, see what kind of tricks he has. So the Noble is solid. Like, we want to preserve our life total. The real question is, do we want to just chump the Juggernaut now? I think so, because we want to preserve our life total instead of killing his little zombie, which we don't care too much about. We also don't care if my guy dies. Not yet, anyway. We are really hoping to draw a land in the coming turns. He might deadweight this assistant or deadweight the scab. Actually, I think he's going to deadweight the scab. That's not horrible for us, obviously. But he didn't. Okay. Ooh, so do we play Murder of Crows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or do we moan here? Moaning gives us 2 more chumpers. Or I could just Ghoul Raise and play Walking Dead. If I Ghoul Raised and played Walking Dead, I could do a lot of trading. I mean, Moan's basically the same thing. We just use a lot more our mana a bit better. I think that's stronger. Next turn, I mean, I would block. I take 5. Yeah, I think we got a Moan here. Or I could just play Murder of Crows and block. No. Well, we got rid of something that wasn't a land, so that's not horrible. We can kill, like, if he, we can see if he has any tricks. It didn't look like he has any tricks that he can do mid-combat to, make his Juggernaut, like, we might just triple block Jug here. That would give us, we would take, what, 4, 8? We'd go to 9. Mask of Avacyn, okay, that's a good card, but not the end of the world. I mean, he puts it on Noble, like, so he's basically making it so he can't kill his Juggernaut, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Okay, sure. Well, preserve our life a little bit. Just lose a zombie. If we don't draw a land, now we have a nice swing with zombie. Morecut Banshee, like his Noble plan. If he wants to if he wants to block. If we do draw a land, we get to Damned. And we get to Damned. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that will stop us from putting 13 zombies in play. I thought he conceded, but that was the other game. Butcher's Cleaver, Mask, Mausoleum Guard. Alright, he's got a... Alright, well, I guess it really depends on what he can do next turn. We got Chumpers for the Juggernaut. If he has, like, Divine Reckoning, I guess we just die. Didn't see that, though. That's a rare. Next turn, if he chumps some, we got Morecut Banshee. I mean, if he has 3 chumpers, it'd be block, 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 and he takes, yeah, enough to kill him. Sure. Game.